Homework. Pick a recent architectural decision in your project and write a short ADR for it. Questions, drop them in the comments. We'll reply. Thanks so much for joining us. If this helped, give it a like, share with your network, and subscribe for the full series.
Legacy code isn't bad code. It's just code that survived longer than expected.
Here's our detailed roadmap for today. We begin by deeply understanding what makes a monolithic code base legacy and identifying the classic code smells that signal it's time to act. Then we cover systematic assessment techniques so you can map risks and create a realistic modernization plan. Next come the proven architectural patterns that let you modernize without a big bang rewrite. We'll explore incremental migration strategies, how to organize cross functional teams, and the tools that make this work in practice. Finally, we discuss testing strategies, monitoring during migration, and governance using ADRs. Everything is tied back to previous days, so you see how this fits into the bigger architecture picture. Modernization is a journey, not a destination. Let's be honest about why monoliths become legacy. Years of feature additions create massive technical debt. Everything is tightly coupled. Changes in one module break others. Build and test cycles become painfully slow, and scaling means scaling the entire application even when only one part is under load. Knowledge becomes concentrated in a few senior engineers. Onboarding new team members takes months, and every release feels like walking on thin ice. The business impact is real: slower time to market, higher maintenance costs, and increased risk of outages. Today, you'll learn how to reverse this without throwing everything away. The code didn't break, the world changed around it. Before you refactor, you must diagnose. Classic smells include God classes that do everything, massive methods hundreds of lines long, duplicated business logic scattered everywhere, a database-centric design where the schema drives the entire application, and the complete absence of clear module boundaries or clean interfaces. We'll walk through concrete examples and give you a checklist you can use on your own codebase this week. Smells are symptoms. The disease is tight coupling. Assessment is critical. We'll show you how to create a full codebase inventory, map dependencies with tools like dependency graphs, identify performance bottlenecks, perform domain-driven analysis to discover natural bounded contexts, and build a risk matrix that tells you which parts to tackle first. This step prevents the number one failure mode of modernization projects. Starting in the wrong place, measure twice, refactor once.
The most popular and safest pattern is the Strangler Fig, named after the vine that slowly replaces its host tree. You build new microservices alongside the monolith, create a thin routing layer or API gateway that decides whether to call the old or new implementation. Run both in parallel and gradually strangle the legacy code until the monolith disappears. We'll walk through a complete real-world example with diagrams. This pattern lets you deliver value every sprint. Branch by abstraction is perfect when you can't easily add a router. You introduce a clean abstraction layer around a legacy module, implement the new modern version behind it, redirect callers one by one, and finally delete the old implementation. It's safer than big rewrites and works beautifully with ADRs to document each branch decision. Abstraction is your safety net. Many successful modernizations combine patterns with event-driven architecture. We extract key business events from the monolith, publish them to queues, RabbitMQ or Kafka, and let new services react. This dramatically reduces coupling and gives you the benefits we covered on day 9 and day 29. Events turn a monolith into a living system. Technical refactoring fails without organizational change. We'll cover moving to cross-functional squads, building platform teams, managing the migration backlog with ADRs, and keeping business stakeholders aligned throughout the multi-month journey. People and process are half the battle. You cannot refactor safely without excellent tests. Characterization tests capture current legacy behavior. Contract tests ensure new services match old ones. And canary releases plus dark launches let you test in production with zero risk. Tests are your parachute, ensuring every change you make is grounded in confidence.
Databases are often the hardest part. We explore the database per service pattern, safe data synchronization techniques during the Strangler phase, how event sourcing helps, and schema evolution practices that keep both old and new systems happy. Data is the last thing you strangle. We've seen the same mistakes repeatedly. Today, you'll learn how to avoid the classic Big Bang rewrite trap, why data migration is always harder than expected, how to handle new operational complexity, and how to keep the business fully aligned using ADRs and regular demos. Forewarned is forearmed. Modern tools make refactoring faster and safer. We cover static analysis suites, IDE refactoring automation, infrastructure as code for the new services, and CI/CD setups that run both legacy and modern code in parallel. Automate everything you can. We'll look at real success stories, Amazon's decade long microservices evolution, Netflix's famous migration, UK government digital transformations, and honest lessons from projects that stumbled and how they recovered. Learn from those who went before you. We'll look at real success stories, Amazon's decade long microservices evolution, Netflix's famous migration, UK government digital transformations, and honest lessons from projects that stumbled and how they recovered. Learn from those who went before you.
Migration doesn't end when the last legacy line is gone. We'll show you how to set up governance using ADRs, fitness functions, a continuous modernization culture, and the DORA metrics that prove you're actually better off. Modernization is never truly finished. Security cannot take a back seat. We cover how to keep the same security posture while running old and new code, meet compliance during migration, apply zero trust in the new architecture, and maintain full audit trails. Secure by design, secure by migration. You cannot refactor safely without excellent tests. Characterization tests capture current legacy behavior. Contract tests ensure new services match old ones. And canary releases plus dark launches let you test in production with zero risk. Tests are your parachute, ensuring every change you make is grounded in confidence.
Quick recap of day 37s. We covered why monoliths become legacy, how to assess them, the most effective modernization patterns, incremental strategies, testing, tools, and real world lessons.
The single most important takeaway: you don't need to rewrite everything at once. Use ADRs, start small, and modernize safely one bounded context at a time. On day 38, we explore testing in architecture, from unit tests all the way to end system validation.
Homework. Choose one bounded context or module in your current monolith, write an ADR documenting the modernization decision, and sketch a simple Strangler Fig plan. Questions? Drop them in the comments. We read and reply to every single one. Thank you so much for joining us today. If this helped your career or project, please like, share with your team, and subscribe for the rest of the series.